Hi, I'm Kelly Vaughn, and today I'm here to talk to you about choosing an electric guitar. So if you're a beginner and you're looking at getting into an electric, what kind of money should you spend and what should you be looking for? I would say that a beginner electric guitar is going to cost you somewhere between $150 to $300, and then on top of that you're also going to need to buy an amp and a cord, a strap if you want to stand up, and of course picks and capos and tuners and things like that are additional. But just the guitar itself, you're looking at two main styles of electric guitars. And I would say for the beginner model, you're looking at a Les Paul style guitar. That's named after the Gibson Les Paul, which is very expensive, and it's not $150 to $300, but the style. And that style is basically, it's heavy, and it's got two humbucking pickups. A lot of them look like this, where they have a cover on it, and then some of them are exposed like this. And this kind of guitar is good for rock. It's going to definitely be for the player that knows they want to play, heavy rock and metal. These are the kind of pickups that sound good on distortion, and so that's the kind of style that you might want to be looking for. Yes, you can play other styles as well, but just in general, the Les Paul style guitar is this kind of setup, two humbucking pickups. It's a little bit heavier. The other style is called the Strat style guitar. This guitar has obviously seen better days, but it's one of my favorite guitars. And it's for blues, rock, anything clean sounding. You can also play, you can play rock and metal on it too. It's just, for the most part, it's a different kind of sound. And it has 3 single coil pickups, and that's kind of what gives it its sound. And it's named after the Fender Stratocaster guitar, which is a real popular model, but it's also not a beginner. The American-made Fender Stratocaster, you're looking at like $1,000 and up. The knockoffs, which are going to be the beginner guitars, are going to cost you between $150 and $300. And in that price range, brands don't really matter so much. So you're going to be looking at the same kind of quality in any kind of brand in that price range. So I would say most students or beginners would probably be happy with a Strat style guitar. You can do a lot with it. If you know you want to do rock and heavy stuff and you're really not going to be into playing Texas blues or clean sounding pop, then you probably definitely want to go with this other style here. But also what's important in that kind of price range is not what the sound is going to be and all that. It's, does it tune up well? Is the action or the height of the strings off the fretboard comfortable to play? And that might not be something that picking it out for someone else. You're going to have to get the person at the store to kind of demonstrate that. Ask them to tune it up, ask them to play it, ask them what they think about the action, the height of the strings. That's something that can be adjusted, but it's important. And if you're buying this for somebody else, they might be happy with what you pick out just based on the color. I know that sounds ridiculous, but don't buy a guy a hot pink guitar. Just give your basic black. You can't go wrong with that. And that's basically it. You shouldn't have to look around too much, and you shouldn't have to worry about this too much. This is just an entry-level guitar. Whoever gets this guitar, if they go on to play guitar for a long time, they'll start to learn what they want more, and that's when they'll start getting another guitar for a different sound and blah blah blah. That's why guitar players have lots of different guitars. They all have a different sound, they all have a different use. You use them for different styles of music. And so that's basically it. When we want to talk about intermediate guitars and advanced level guitars, and that's a whole other thing. Right now you're just looking at your two basic things, your Les Paul style, your Strat style, and it's really not that hard. I hope this helps, and I wish you luck in finding your guitar. Thanks a lot.